Round 4 of the FIM MX2 World Motocross Championship. Sean Simpson, number 4 on the factory Red Bull KTM, got off to a flying start. Unlike 13, Manuel Moni, 89, Jeremy Van Horbreek, 69, Wyatt Avis, and 202, Loic Lariot. And up front, Sean Simpson managed to start to pull a gap on Nicholas Oban as Oban crashed out a second, handing third to Cyril Kromhoff on the Van der Haar KTM. Simpson looked untroubled up front and led pretty much from start to finish. Having to fight his way through the pack was number 21, championship leader Gauthier Paulin, and he was in a battle with Davide Guarneri. Guarneri would eventually come out on top. Oban, though, didn't give up and was back on the charge and found a way past Zach Osborne. Ruben Calves also on the charge. He had a great start and was now in second position, trying to close down the gap between himself and his teammate Sean Simpson, who went on to take victory in race number 1. MX1 riders, Josh Coppins, he looked to have got a great hole shot going into turn 1, but messed up coming out and was down in about 10th position. Jonathan Barragan went down on the number 7 Silver Action KTM going into turn 2 and was left having to fight back. Billy McKenzie was the early leader on the CAS Honda, riding 211 ahead of number 14, Mark DeRuva on the Martin Honda. David Philipparts was in third in a battle with the number 11 Tekka Suzuki of Steve Vermont, looking for a decent result here in Belgium, in Holland. Billy McKenzie started to fade, though, in the last 10 minutes, which started a crazy spell. DeRuva and Billy McKenzie almost crashed over this double jump and was soon caught by the rest of the pack. DeRuva then crashed out of the lead, handing the advantage to David Philipparts. Ramon closed in second. McKenzie was now third. Nobody saw Tony Cairoli coming through. He came from mid-pack and was lucky to walk away with victory after a rider crashed in front of him. MX2, race 2. And yet again, Sean Simpson on the Red Bull KTM got off to a flying start, and the second time in 2 races, Manuel Moni found himself down at the deck in turn 2. Oban led briefly, but coming out of turn 3, he made a mistake. Sean Simpson got on the gas and powered past the Frenchman and into the lead, and it looked like Simpson was going to take a second win here as he pulled away from the rest of the pack that contained Nicholas Oban and Zach Osborne. Ruben Calves, he was then into second, demoting the Frenchman Nicholas Oban to third. Championship leader number 21, Gauthier Paulin, would still lead the championship after a solid ride. But no doubt about it, after this manoeuvre on Sean Simpson, Ruben Calves was looking for his first Grand Prix win of the season. When he took the checkered flag, it was his first race win, and he took the overall as well, the first time in his career. MX1, race 2, Jonathan Barragan coming towards you, number 7 on the Silver Action KTM, slid his way dramatically into turn 1, and Billy McKenzie, Kenda Dyker got caught up at the back there going through turn 1. Philipparts led from Jonathan Barragan. Then we had Steve Ramon and also Josh Coppins, Gert Kressenoff. They were your front runners early on. Josh Coppins looked like he was going to be challenging, but then started to fade as Jonathan Barragan found some speed and started to close. But Steve Ramon, he was the first one to attack. He attacked David Philipparts and moved into the lead. Tanel Leoc on the Red Bull Ducati Yamaha. He was on the charge as well and would eventually climb his way up into second place. Passing the number 11 of Steve Ramon. And then his teammate, Tony Cairoli, on another comeback through the field charge. He then found himself in third, but it was a win for Barragan.